Good morning. It's post-up day number 3 of my status post, right shoulder, rotator cuff repair, biceps tendinopathy, and the shave of part of my bone over here as well, where they put the anchor. So far, I have slept really well last night. I was able to take my melatonin again last night, and I was on track with taking my naproxen, my 500 milligrams naproxen twice a day. So I took it twice already yesterday because I didn't start it the first day. I thought it was just as needed. So I had 2 doses yesterday, and at around midnight, shortly before midnight, I took 1 Oxycontin, just to make sure that my pain is covered, just in case that my original block wears off. But so far, I really didn't have what you call pain, surgical pain. It's more of a, but I did start to feel like my shoulder is kind of heavy, and I could feel some, like as if there's some knot at the back of my scapular area, like when you slept wrong and you feel like there's a knot in the back. So it's more of discomfort rather than an actual surgical pain, but it's there, where before, just shortly after the surgery, it was totally numb, of course. So, and I'm also able to move my fingers more. I have more dexterity as far as my fine motors. I still have limitation going up like that, and also doing a tight squeeze, but my thumb, all my fingers are working. Good circulation. It's not as warm as before. It's normal temperature now, just like my other fingers. But I still have numbness on the skin, like pins and needles almost. But otherwise, I could already use it. Opening up stuff, doing this. I could sort of do that, and so I could make use of my hand a little bit to help my left hand. So yesterday I went to the doctor's office, a surgeon office, because they have Audubon there. Audubon is the one that supplies orthotics like this. So I went there to have my brace adjusted. I really think that this brace is really large for me, for my size, but it only comes in one size. I kept adjusting it, but somehow, now that I have more feeling, and I think my original block is wearing off, I could feel that I am unconsciously trying to pull it up because I couldn't reach, this part here where it's supposed to give support. No matter how much I adjust it, it feels like it's not supporting. It keeps going down. So I feel like I'm unconsciously trying to pull it up or something like that, and I feel there's a tension, but it should be, when I pull it up like that, then I feel the support and I could relax it more. But if I let go, I feel like it's too low, and I have adjusted it several times. In fact, this area here is too long, so they have to, it's too long, so they folded it. It goes like up to here, so they have to fold it like a sleeve. They fold it out so that I could, have my hand exposed like this, and I could make use of it. This is how big it is, and see, my elbow is not on this corner. No matter what I do, it's just seemed too big. I wonder if I should ask for like a pediatric size, because I don't feel like it's really supporting now. I feel like a tension here, more on the back and in front, where I feel like I tend unconsciously to like pull it up to support it, just so it doesn't fall down, if that makes sense. So that is just one thing that I'm kind of concerned about, because I don't feel like I don't know if it's because I'm feeling this surgical area more and that it's wearing off, but I really feel like I'm unconsciously pulling it up, and I don't think I should do that, because there shouldn't be any active movement on this. It should be totally relaxed and supported, and I don't feel like it is doing its job. So I might go back there today and maybe ask for something smaller where it is not too long and too big, and it's just not working. I don't think it's giving me the right amount of support that I needed, to keep this relaxed while it heals, because they don't want to pull on, tug on that area where they, where they reattach, the reattachment area, where they reattach the tendon. I don't think I should have any tension. But other than that, it's pretty good. My pain is, like I said, it's more of this discomfort now that it's starting to wear off. It's still not that excruciating surgical pain. Thank God for that. As far as my diet, I am eating well and drinking well, and eating a lot of fiber because I'm on an opioid pain medication. It could make you constipated. So I make sure that I'm well hydrated and I eat a lot of fibers, and this really helps. So to bulk you up. And so far I'm good on that area, and no nausea or vomiting or any GI upset from the general anesthesia. Thank God. They gave me Zofran just as needed, and I have not really touched it, and I'm truly glad. I still have a little bit of, sometimes a little, like a lightheadedness, very, very slight. And I have been ambulating and trying to walk on the treadmill just to keep my circulation going. And, I hurt my left shoulder about 5 weeks ago before I had the surgery, and I was really worried that, because it was really very painful. I think if I didn't tear anything there, I totally hurt muscle, tendon, or whatever. They tested me, but they said that I don't exhibit the signs of a rotator cuff tear on the left, but I might have injured or really irritated my muscles, my biceps and whatnot. But because I am on a very good and strong NSAID, the naproxen, so I think it's taken care of as far as pain and inflammation. So it actually feels good, thank God. I have range, still there, right there in that angle. I feel a little bit of twitch, like maybe 1 out of 10. So definitely doable. So I'm glad about that. So the pain medication that I'm now starting to take kind of takes care of this as well. So that is a good thing. So diet is good, mobility is good, because we're worried about blood clots and all that. By the way, I'm on aspirin, 25 milligrams, just to, prophylaxis for forming any blood clot, because it's very prone when you have immobility and surgery like this. It's, you want to keep away from that. As far as my activities of daily living, of course, it's a challenge to like change your shirt, go to the bathroom, but I am really getting very good at it, making use of my left hand. I've been writing in my left hand. It looks weird, but I'm able to do it. I have found ways and means to do little things that involves fine motor with just one hand, and using my mouth, my body to hold things up, to open up things. It's it's a learning curve, but able to go through my activities of daily living with the use of one hand. The changing of the shirt and tops is still quite a challenge. I still need a little bit of help to support, because my arm is still have the anesthesia on it, and so the motor function is not quite there. So I'm slowly getting it back. But you see, I'm not supposed to use this actively. This should be passively done. Like if I need to lift, I'm sure I can, but I'm not supposed to do any active movement, passive movement with the help of your hand, your left hand, to bring it up and stuff like that. That's what you need, but you can't do anything, not supposedly, because you want that, like I said, that reattachment site where they repair. They want it really just healing and adhering, to heal it to the bone. and you're not supposed to disturb it, and that's why it needs to be mobilized from here, this part. Today is my second day, and later tonight, later in the afternoon, like around 48 hours exactly, I would take the big bulky dressing, and so that will be one step. So that will be taken out, but I'm supposed to leave whatever is underneath, like the stair strips and all that. I'm not supposed to touch any of the suture or anything, or staples, whatever they use there. But I can take this off. Now I can ice it better because I've been icing it, but because it's so bulky, it's this big, like maybe abdominal pad sort of thing that they put here. The cold therapy doesn't really go through, but it helps around here. I do the cold therapy, and it really feels good. It reduces the inflammation and the swelling of the area. So now I can do that better. So once this is all I really have for today. I have eaten my breakfast, and everybody's still asleep. All my caregivers are still asleep. The patient is already up and doing her thing, but that's okay. I'm trying to do this as much as I can because they're just there for support, just in case I need. I really don't need to be hand and foot. So after this, I'm gonna go pray my rosary and my Divine Mercy, and then I'll keep an eye on my pain level today. Make sure I'm on top of the pain medication. We'll walk a little bit and just really devote time in taking care of myself and healing. Make sure I do what I'm supposed to do because I really don't want this to fail. I don't want to do this again. And I want this to be to be successful because it's quite a lot to go through, and nobody wants to go through surgery. I would just really have to do it because it's not gonna heal if I don't have it surgically fixed. So that's it, and thank you for all your prayers, for those who offered help. I'm really appreciative of all your support, and you have a nice day, and God bless us all. Thank you. Till next, bye for now.